I don't really get, other than making yourselves famous for being famous, I don't get the point of Love Island. I just think it's a very cynical, ruthless pretense at genuine love and romance designed to basically give you all Instagram followers, magazine deals and the rest of it. Why am I wrong?
It's just the way that it is at the moment, isn't it? Everyone's obsessed with the celebrity culture. I'm obsessed with it. I'm so addicted. I was away on holiday when the first week it started, and I was literally just glued.
But what are you obsessed by?
I think it's just everyone likes to see people like fall in love or bicker, and it's just everyone's addicted, aren't they? The nation is addicted.
They are addicted. And what I've found is I'm watching it much more closely this year than I did last year. Frank confessional from my good self. And I have to admit, now we've reached only episode 23. I believe there's a loose 87, so we're not even halfway through yet. I noticed particularly last night as well with Megan stirring the pot, the conniving barracuda, as I called her at the top of the show, who is really whipping up the gameplay. And these people have now been hothoused. It's not just a 2-week fly and flop they're on now. It is all going.
Yeah, we all see a little bit of ourselves in those people, how people interact. And when you see people behaving badly, you sometimes recognise that might have happened to you or that you might be guilty of that behaviour yourself. I think that's what I love about it.
Yeah, it's just everything in there as well is intensified. So before I ever went onto Love Island, I was kind of watching these shows like, why are they crying over something so small? But in there, it literally, everything is in a magnifying glass and it just gets intensified by 1,000.
What do you think? Because obviously tomorrow's night is the big showdown between Danny Dyer and Piers Morgan on Good Evening Britain. Because Piers has been so rude about Danny with an I, who's in the Love Island villa. What do you think Danny Dyer Sr. is thinking as he watches his daughter?
I think she's come across amazing. She is my favourite. I think she's so lovable, and what she's saying is making sense. Like, obviously, with the task last night, the snog, marry or pied, she went the best way about it. She obviously went and snogged Jack and then did the marriage thing with Alex. I think that's a very clever move, and I was like...
married or pied?
Yes.
Is this what really life has come to?
This is what life has come to, Piers, yes.
Well, this is from the show that had an egg and spoon race on it yesterday.
I agree. I genuinely think Love Island, talking about it, is dumbing me down mentally and in my behavioural performance on the programme. Have you not
seen an episode? Huh? You need to watch tonight, last night's
you know
episode.
What? I make myself watch a few minutes here and there to see if I'm wrong. Okay. And I'm not wrong. It is unbelievably stupid. I just don't...
So we won't see you going in anytime soon?
Here's my other problem with it. I think it's very elitist towards good-looking people. I think that we're living in an era now where we try and tell everyone who's not a body beautiful, actually, don't worry, you're as equal. And here we have a programme that celebrates only people who look good. Susanna, who would be leading the charge for ugly people, has never once said we need ugly people in there.
Well, I
do agree with you on that, I do, because obviously it's not a good, icons for young girls. You know,
or men. The men as well were so nervous in that very first episode when Adam arrived.
I want to see a show called Rough Island, right? Where everyone...
I do.
Everyone in there is as rough as a badger's backside, right? And they genuinely fall for each other based on an old thing called personality.
No, that's what...
Not because they've got fake breasts, fake teeth, fake hair and everything else. No offence, Bianca.
I mean, you do have a point, because I pick my gym classes like I'm going to the Undateables. I have to make sure that I at least stand half a chance when I go in there. But I think it is a level playing field.
It's a level playing field.
It's not a level playing field.
Yes, it
Ugly
is.
people aren't allowed in there.
Exactly. So you just get rid of the whole...
such a thing?
Everybody is equally beautiful. So then it is about your sense of humour, your personality and how successful you are at relationships.
Bianca, let me ask you this, just to segue to something else. You have been the daughter of an England football legend when he's been in the World Cup, right? What is it like for everyone on that side, on the family side, when your dad's there, front page of every paper, the nation's hopes on his shoulders?
Yeah, I was watching, obviously, them taking penalties the other day, and I turned to my boyfriend and I was like, oh, my God, when I used to watch my dad take penalties, like, I used to feel sick, like, physically sick. But he never used to miss, so it was great. But, at the time, I was just like, oh, my God, please. But it's not the same for me anymore.
There must be, like, tremendous highs and then, of course, the crashing low when England get knocked out. As a family member, did you feel that with the public? Well, 1 minute they're all over you like a rash.
Aren't they?
Bianca, and then the next minute it's like, who are you?
Yeah, of course, it is like that. But
it's brutal, isn't it?
It is brutal, but they're doing great at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's hope tomorrow they get another win, because I'm going out with my girls and we're all going down the pub to watch it, and it's just great because it brings the nation together. But, you know, if they do bad, they're going to quickly shoot them down and be like, this is because of this. But at the moment, they're all like...
You know what? I'm like every other football fan. I'm afraid football's brutal with the emotional reaction of fans. You know, as an Arsenal fan for a long time, when we win, I'm all over them. It's fantastic. I want to buy them all cars and houses and everything else, which is what they get for kicking a football. And then when they lose, I want to dismantle them because it's a very
passionate.
Emotional thing.
Yes.
Final question. How is your dad?
He's doing great. He's really, really well.
We've had him on the show a few times recently. He lives in a good place
Yeah,
right now. A lot of time. Your dad made me happier than most footballers in the world.
Yeah,
he
he's
was
a legend.
Genius player. You look great. Lovely to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Don't go back in the island. You're better than that.
You want to, though, don't you?
I would love to go in there and take the girls out for a night out, because Callum did that 2 years ago. So I think I need to go there and take the girls out for a night out, don't you think?
Listen, you don't have to ask me to a girls' night out.